When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend.
Good afternoon or good evening, We're listening from around the world in the Eastern Caribbean. This is the Make We Talk program. We're going to speak to a very good friend of ours, Jamaican firefighter, the same gentleman you see on top of the transport center building, trying to say to the powers may be, the Jamaica Fire Brigade is in need of help, especially its staff. Mr. Leo Bennett, sorry. Welcome to the program, sir.
Thanks for having me, Jeffrey. Thanks for your fans, your audience, your listeners, Jamaica, the diaspora, the Caribbean, because I was in the States a couple of months ago, and certainly the Caribbean family, we have a lot in common. Some of the pain we feel, they feel it as well. Some of our concern, it is their concern as well. So our people, it's, it's good to be talking to them.
Yes, indeed, my friend. Sorry about that. Yes, indeed. Tell me something. What is going on within the Jamaica Fire Brigade? When it comes down to the men and women of the Fire Brigade?
Well, let us look at it two ways.
Hold on there. Before you go there, tell us why you climbed the transport center building. For people to realize that, hey, we have an essential service that is undermined, underpaid, in a sense, when it comes on to breathing apparatus and so forth, the Jamaica Fire Brigade do not get what they're supposed to get. So tell us, why did you really climb the transport center building in Halfway Tree?
Well, what that moment is really a culmination of months of what we would say agitation by myself and a couple other firefighters. We have been saying to the government, Jamaica Fire Brigade, which provides essential service to the public, saving life and protecting property is what we do. We are in need of some essential welfare items which would make our service more effective to the public.
What are those items?
Some of those items would be hardware items or tangible items, as you would have mentioned, breathing apparatus, sets, safety gear in general. Let me put it safety gears.
So in other words, the Jamaica Fire Brigade is in need of safety gears that consist of breathing apparatus, that's oxygen, face masks, proper clothing to go into fires and so forth.
Yes, we do have. To be fair, we do have. However, oftentimes some of these gears, they are past their due date. Bunker gear. Next thing we must understand, when we talk about hardware, which I would have shared with other hosts, Mota Baruka, other hosts, is that one of the key things is that the one suit we get, we are not able to clean it. And the fact that you're a firefighter, you work in situation where hazards.
So hold on there, hold on. Remember what you're gonna say. You're saying to me that there's only one suit you get?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, Jamaica is no, man, Jamaica is not a rich country, you know, so it's only one suit.
Hold on there.
One safety. Each firefighter gets a
don't talk about Jamaica as a rich country. The government can find $5 billion to give to Petrojam. And we have so much buildings going up in Jamaica. And you're saying to me, the firefighters in Jamaica only get one suit in the sense that when they're going into a fire, when they're called out to go on a fire mission, it's only one suit they have. So they have to wear the same dirty, smell up, smoky suit every day.
That is the key part now, where we mention the tangible, the intangible part of it now is that we work every day. We work right around the clock, 365 days per year. It's not like in the what we were saying to the government. The main problem we were having is that yes, you have the one suit, but if you have a schedule which allows for that gear to be washed, yeah, if you have a schedule which allow that gear to the wash, then probably you will survive. But when you have to work every day, how do you wash that one gear? If you go to the accident scene, blood and feces and all kind of body fluid. Remember, you're coming out of COVID, you know, you're coming out of monkeypox, and the world was coming out of that. The time when I was up there. So we are saying we had experimented with a work schedule similar to what is obtained in the United States and most across what obtains across the world, where you work a 24-hour, you get 2 days off.
Yes.
You work 24-hour shift straight, or you have an schedule like in London.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it allows you days off. That doesn't happen in Jamaica. So you work 365 days per year, 7 days per week.
So you don't get a day off?
What they call day off, it's impossible to wash the kind of safety gear we have to have it prepared for the next tour. Impossible. But that wasn't the problem. Of course, I know that most of the persons would have listened to the interview which I would have given. Yeah. The fact is, patients wouldn't have the facility. When you go to a dump fire, or you go to any other kind of fire, then the carcinogenic or the other kind of hazards get on that. You have to take it home and pop it in the same machine. Your child clothes is being washed in. Your wife clothes is being washed in. Your mother clothes is being washed in. Because most of the fire station, the resources are just not there.
So I'm telling you. Let me ask a question here now.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fire stations are,
mm-hmm.
do they have proper sleeping facilities where you have, I know you may have bunker beds or whatever.
But the barracks.
Pardon me?
The barracks.
The barracks, yes. Is the barracks safe for you to sleep in? Is the barracks clean? Is the barracks have a washing machine in there?
Well, there's no washing machine. Well, for most of the stations, there are no washing machine. After I would have agitated, a few were put in, but for most, there are 33 fire stations in Jamaica. There are 7 in the KSA region where I work. Kingston and St. Andrew, there were only like 2 washing machines out of the 7 stations.
I beg your pardon?
There were only 2 washing machines in some of those stations.
So hold on, I'm trying to figure out something here. They can find $5 billion of taxpayers' money to loan to Petrojam, where until now, neither the Prime Minister nor nobody in the courts in Jamaica can tell the Jamaican people, both in Jamaica and the diaspora, what is going on with the Petrojam court hearing consists
Well,
of Andrew Wheatley and all of them. Hold on. Me saying it and you. And yet they find $5 billion of taxpayers' money to loan to Petrojam, while the fire brigade, the Jamaica Fire Brigade, is in need, that is saving life, is in need of help. And the Minister of Finance, along with the Prime Minister and Mr. Desmond McKenzie, see it fit to loan Petrojam $5 billion, while the Jamaica Fire Brigade needs help.
but it's right across the spectrum of the public service, you know. If you call it hospitals, I'm telling you, you probably would have heard of it.
About the hospitals, you know.
Yes.
I'm aware of the hospitals.
A lot of your members of the police force who must, a lot of them have to purchase those small gear items which make a difference out there in the field. It is the same thing with the firefighter. It's why I'm speaking to you right now. There's a firefighter on suspension since 2019. He was going to work.
I'm getting to that. You remember that part? I'm getting to that. But I'm just talking up to go up to what we're on the program here about. We're going to get to that part. Continue about how is it that our firefighters only have one, what do you call those things you put on when you go in the fire? What do you call it?
We call it PPE, which is personal protective equipment. Yes. But then the bunker gear would have been like the from the shoulder down to the jacket and the pants. And then you would have the helmet, gloves, boots, those kind of things.
So you're how long have you been in the fire brigade service in Jamaica?
Approximately 20 years. Few months outside of 20 years.
And in all those few months out of 20 years, you have never gotten two suits, only one?
No, man, there's no firefighter who have ever gotten 2 years. Unless he purchased it himself. Because we really have to go out there, just as I was saying that the police have to go out there and a lot of the police, they shop for things to make the work go on. You know, the same thing with the firefighters. We have to buy certain gears to make it happen. You understand?
My God. In 21st century Jamaica, why is it that our leaders can't invest properly in healthcare, education, security, fire, and housing?
The teachers are going away in jobs. I have a couple of teacher friends. I will tell you they are veterans. Some of the persons with the experience, 20, 25 years, they're just migrating in jobs. Because Jamaica now is at a crossroad where life hard, Mr. Jeffrey. Life, I mean, it's not just Jamaica, but there's a sense of hopelessness where Jamaica is concerned. I went through Coronation Market. If you know, like, minimum wage like 13,000 Jamaican dollars. That is less than $100 per week.
I know.
A pound of yam in a Jamaica is like $400. A pound of sweet potato like $250. A pound of yam is just a little round part of yam, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so life hard.
Life hard, I agree. Life hard everywhere you go. Life nice in America either. Life tough in America, same way.
But there's a sense of hope in Jamaica.
Let me ask you this question though. If you all only get one suit,
yes.
Have you all in your 20-something years in the fire service, have you all asked for additional suits? Or suit?
No. It was ridiculous we have 2 suits.
Why?
I mean, they would think you're a madman.
Why would you say that you're a madman?
Yeah, man, that is unheard of, man. 2 suits. A lot of time people, look, man. The things I don't really want to disclose certain things, you know, because, I mean.
Are you saying, no, but hold on there. if you come on the program we talk, the program you make we talk. So
Yeah, man, but
talk.
but at the same time, we have to be careful because watch out.
I agree.
We don't establish a life hard, in a Jamaica, And I'm not fearful because I have decided, yes, whatever it takes to make Jamaica better, I am willing to do that. Yes. But today, I don't really want to divulge any new information other than what I would have gone through and what I would have spoken about already.
Fair enough.
Yes, because that is already on record.
Right. I won't.
So it's just basically to rehash or to, as a reminder to your listeners, some of the condition I hear in my live. You understand? So, but outside of this program, I mean, well-thinking Jamaican at home and in the diaspora, I would urge you to visit the fire stations, look at the conditions, speak to firefighters. It is an essential service. You understand? Wherever you can make a contribution, because sometimes the goodness of corporate Jamaica, sometimes it is the goodness of individuals who really prop up the service and make it happen.
So, Mr.
You understand?
Is this has been going on for over how many years now? Is it that it is worse under this administration?
Yeah, I get me a problem with politics, But look.
Okay. All right. Okay. Don't answer that question then. Don't answer that question. Yeah. Let me ask you this then. The service that you give to the Jamaican people, being a firefighter.
Yes.
Do you think that the people who is in the parliament of Jamaica, do you think that they're providing a proper service for you people to serve the Jamaican people properly?
No, man. There's a whole lot more to desire. You understand? As we said, Jamaica, small economy. However, what I would have said to those in charge, the policymakers, sometimes you have to think outside the box. Sometimes you have to get more creative with what you do. You understand? So we don't expect any of the administration to work a miracle overnight for the Jamaica Fire Brigade, because firefighting is really one of the expensive service. So to kit out a firefighter, PPE, I think it takes about 8 to 10,000 US dollar from head to toe. With 2,000 firefighters, you have to have billions of Jamaica dollar.
But to get just if they can spend $1 billion to formulate a work plan, or what they call it, for the parliamentarians, $1 billion I was told,
True.
So why can't they spend $1 billion for the members of the fire brigade?
A whole lot more could be done, Sir Tavares. To be frank, a whole lot more could be done. And in terms of leadership too, when I was on top of that building, one of the things there were 3 points I made.
Yes.
Some members were suspended along with myself. Return those members. Because to pay half a salary and not getting the service, because the attrition rate in the fire brigade is very high. You see, any country outside of Jamaica start hire firefighters as they hire, say, teacher and nurses. Trust me, if they say today, tomorrow you're not going to find, you can't muster a crew. You understand? I don't think you could muster a crew.
So all of these buildings that the people of the Vumva and the Vumva is building all across Kingston and St. Andrew and indeed Jamaica. Pretty soon, majority of these firefighters don't have the proper breathing apparatus, not the proper gears to wear to go and fight those fires. So
that is what That is what I would have said to Mota Baruka. When you have a higher density in Kingston, where the density, you're increasing the density of people in a particular space. Yes, then you must put in the requisite safety program, equipment, people to deal with that. You understand? We are not seeing where that is happening. So if it be a earthquake, if it be fire, any other natural disaster, because not only fire we deal with, you know, we know we're firefighters.
Right, I
You
know.
understand? So first responders. So if anything should happen, trust me, man, it will be catastrophic in my view.
So you're saying to me right now, if an earthquake should hit Jamaica right now, the Jamaica Fire Brigade is not equipped to deal with it?
You can do minimal, but trust me. I think we are way off the mark. We are way off target. You understand? And it comes down to even how we structure the work. You know, persons are demoralized. You know, there's no great zest. That is one of the things that the leadership are to look at. Yeah. That is why I said, well thinking Jamaica, just visit your fire stations. It is yours. The fire station belongs to the public of Jamaica. You understand?
What, but you know, I'm gonna figure out something here. The question that I'm gonna ask though, will the people, will the person who's in charge of various fire stations, will they allow persons like myself to view the fire stations around the country? Because you don't know if they want, not you saying it, is me saying it. They don't know if they want Jeffrey behave herself, Desmond McKenzie, Jeffrey behave. You know if they want Mr. Desmond McKenzie to know that they are giving people like a Jeffrey Tavares access to the fire stations, because he will come out and speak that they are spending how much $1 billion to retrofit fire stations and new equipments and devils know what and donkey know what. And
I think
hold on there, is it Mr. McKenzie that members of the fire brigade is lying about what is going on in the fire brigade, Mr. McKenzie? Go ahead, sir, talk.
I think that you could probably liaison then with other institution which have the jurisdiction to do so, and probably the one headed by Mrs. Pamela Monroe Ellis, the Auditor General. She could shed, because she did shed some damning light on the brigade during that same period. Yeah. But of course, this is Jamaica. So after she would have spoken and her office would have done the audit, and you see where the whole heap of discrepancies concerning the brigade were revealed, people kind of start shuffle up. But I mean, it hasn't been sustained, and we fall back on
the same old nasty in them.
Yeah. So as I say, in a Jamaica is a 9-day wonder. See a lot of things. You understand? But you can go and read through Miss Pamela Monroe Ellis. I don't think they might want your visit, since they might not be too friendly with whoever the powers may be, the policymakers. But looking through Mistress Pamela Monroe Ellis' report, it would be very revealing as to what is happening regarding equipment, regarding whether the work which you are mandated to do, whether it is being done. You understand? So, I mean, they can't counteract nothing that she has said, you know.
I'm going to say something here. It's not coming from you. There was a fire in Hagley Park Road some time ago. It was last Christmas, where a prominent business place on Hagley Park Road caught fire. And when members of the Jamaica Fire Brigade went to the fire hydrants in Hagley Park Road, there were only figurines. There was no
Quite,
water in them.
quite so. And I would have spoken to it. And up to now, we are saying Jamaica, we need some kind of institution. We need people like yourself who can challenge. Because we can't say that we have a democracy and we have a responsible government. And after that massive PI, what the Prime Minister would have said is that he will hold the people accountable. But that is just a punchline where him not live up to. You understand? Because it cannot be that a firefighter like myself would have gone along Hagley Park Road, counted off the hydrants. There are 30 odd hydrants, and I think only one of those hydrants is working. Imagine that. Hagley Park Road, one of the main commercial thoroughfare. Yes, Constant Spring Road, it was the same thing. I went there, counted off all the hydrants. I would have revealed it to the nation. You understand?
Hold on there for me now. How much fire hydrants in Hagley Park Road?
There are 30 something. I have them written down. Yeah, but I could get back to you.
And how much is on Spanish Constant Spring Road, is it?
There are 40 plus.
40 plus. And on the last 40 plus, only maybe 1 or 2 working.
Yeah, 3. The time I checked, there were 3 hydrants working. But then you look along the corridor, you have like the Golden Age homes, you have multiple residential buildings, you have risk factor.
Hold on, no, sir. Hold on a minute there. Hold on there. I could do with the fire hydrant first. Hold on a minute. Constant Spring Road, 40 something fire hydrant. Only 3 working.
Only 3 were working.
Only 3 was working at that time. Hagley Park Road, 30 something. Only 1 working.
When I checked.
When you check.
Yes, I'm just repeating information which I would have already given to.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
That is to show the Jamaican people that we have a minister of local government by the name of Desmond Mackenzie. You are saying to me, because former senior journalist at Roots FM, Dudley Thompson, was the one who revealed that the fire hydrants on Hagley Park Road were only figurines.
Yeah, man, they were only figurines, man.
Because there was no water. You on Hagley Park Road, you have on Maho Drive, right next to the clinic there, in the Portia Simpson Square. You have the mustard seed communities. If there's a major fire, there's no water to out the fire. Just like there was no water to out where budget supply was.
Well, I think we're...
Hold on. So if that is the case, in 21st century Jamaica, you build a brand new thoroughfare from Halfway Tree all the way down to Portia Simpson Square. And not one single fire hydrant have any water in there. I'm not talking about the love Jamaican people.
But you know what is ironic, Mr. Jeffrey? The headquarters of the Jamaica Fire Brigade is on Hagley Park Road. The local government is
on Hagley Park Road.
Is at Hagley Park Road.
What I want to say this evening, I better not say it.
So it's every day they pass it. I mean, I don't know, they don't go to work every day, but from Monday to Friday, the policy, the management would be going past it. I mean, from Monday to Friday, depends on how Mr. Desmond Mackenzie structured.
When Desmond Mackenzie, I can't behave myself tonight because I feel like I can call him a different name, but I can't behave myself tonight. When Minister Desmond Mackenzie is going to work
Mm-hmm.
from his house in Upper St. Andrew or Cherry Garden. All they can hear is wah, 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 wah. Give Desmond way. And Desmond gonna have in a condition office. Go sit down. With him multiple security guards around him. The same security guard where his administration refused to pay. The same security guard. The same police them. Where his administration, along with the commissioner of police, is trying to kick out Corporal Ron James. Yet they're saying that we're celebrating 61 years of independence when our fire stations in our country don't have the proper apparatus. On Hagley Park Road, 30-something fire hydrants, only one working, no water in them. On Constant Spring Road, upon the time, there's only 40 there, no water in them. And you're talking about a country that's going to go to 2030 vision to live and work where? And when fire stations come up and dead?
That is impossible, man. 2030 vision, that is impossible. Because, let's face it, what we would have spoken about even to regarding our work schedule is that, look, Miss Minister, I will address Mr. Mackenzie.
Go ahead. I don't listen to me. You know.
The work schedule allows firefighter and their family to have a better work-life balance. So when you get a day off and can take your son or your daughter to school, or you can help your wife or your husband based off, if it's a female firefighter, she can help whatever. It speaks volumes to family. And one of the 2030 vision is quoted as saying a place to raise family. This what is happening? There is a pressure on family in Jamaica. That is why you see the murder rate is so high. That is why the antisocial behavior is so high. And one of the problem. You understand? So the 20, you don't pay the 2030 vision argument no mind. You understand? Because it's just talk. It's just talk.
Tell me now about the person who was locked up because they had a little pocket knife.
Well, as you say,
go ahead.
There's a lack of equipment where public sector workers, let me just put it at firefighters, but where public sector workers are concerned, a lot of us must supplement what we get by purchasing either knives, flashlights, gloves. I would have gone out purchase boot. People purchase uniform.
Hold on,
so,
Mr. Bennett. Mr. Hold on. I stop every time you're talking. What you say you do? The little chip pay you. Because there's man get over money in parliament for sit down and do nothing, you know. And members of the hierarchy of the Jamaica Fire Brigade getting money for sit down and do not need that.
Sure.
So you are saying to me that the little chupans halfpenny that Desmond Mackenzie pay you. You have to go out there and get gloves, boots, and what again?
A lot of small item, man. Flashlight, these kind of things. But a lot of us really love the job we're doing. So, I mean, we shouldn't be doing it, but we have done it. So to get back to to firefighter Shaquille Ashley now. You understand? He was going to work on night shift 2019. He was working in Spanish Town. You understand? He was found with a ratchet knife. He went through the justice system. Well, he was suspended. So once you're arrested and charged as firefighters, the protocol or the protocol is, well, not even the protocol, but the brigade act speak to it. You are put on suspension, but you would be afforded an hearing. What has happened to Shaquille Ashley now is that he was never given a hearing. Yes, he was found guilty by the legal system, by the justice system for the right.
So hold on there.
Mm-hmm.
He was carrying a pocket knife.
Yes.
And the police stop him.
Mm-hmm.
Lock him up.
Yeah.
Take him to court.
Mm-hmm.
And they charge him for the knife.
Yeah, it was charged $4,000.
And he paid the 4,000 shilling and come out.
Yeah, man.
But the fire brigade now, what did they do to him?
Well, they should have an hearing with him. What the president is, we can speak to, because other members of the brigade would have been found in the possession of a knife. Yes, and probably that is, we are going, I don't want to mix up too much thing, but we are going through what they call a constitutional reform time now. Probably what the thing is. That's not too much. All right. Because have been found with a knife.
Right.
Yes, they were
hold on there. It said here on the 19th of October 2019.
Mm-hmm.
He was with a group of men walking on a way in Portmore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? In the parish of St. Catherine. So tell me something now. From 2019, this firefighter here put on leave by the fire brigade?
Yeah, man, he's on suspension.
From 2019 until now?
I'm 2019, and I think is that the court would have dealt with the case in short order. So by 2020, the case would have been wrapped up.
So okay,
it's not like we can say why, because we know the justice system in Jamaica. Cases are sometimes drawn out forever. You understand? But in this instance, we can't blame the court, so the court draw out the case.
Because here it said in court 1, he was fined $4,000 or 30 days in prison. Okay? You're telling me that he paid the $4,000?
Yes, he did.
And the Jamaica Fire Brigade put him on suspension because of one little knife?
Yeah, man.
If they don't provide knife and boots and flashlight for the firefighters, and because this gentleman here, what's his name again?
Shaquille Ashley.
Shaquille Ashley. Yes, here's his name, Shaquille Ashley. Because he wasn't given XQYZ, he decided to go and get it. Yes, he got caught with it by the Jamaica Constable Force. But why is it that the Jamaica Fire Brigade rather, suspend this gentleman, Mr. Akish, yes, from 2019, and he has not returned to work?
He has not returned to work.
What has he been paid?
He is receiving half a salary, which I mean, after because a lot of what you earn is like allowance.
Hold on, you hold on a minute now. I'm not a legal mind, you know. I'm not a law or anything. But common sense must prevail. I'm not an idiot either. And reading this thing, this man need a lawyer.
He has an attorney.
Who is his attorney?
I don't want to say it public, but he has an attorney.
Don't call on him.
He has an attorney.
If the attorney not pull no weight, get a different attorney and sue the Jamaican Fire Brigade. Sue the Ministry of Local Government. Because this is nonsense. You have a Jamaican Fire Brigade personnel.
It's injustice. It's gross injustice.
2019 till this blessed moment on suspension.
On suspension, and he was never given an hearing.
He was what?
He wasn't given an hearing. The brigade should have given him an hearing. They should have called him.
Hold on there. You're saying to me that the members of the Jamaica Fire Brigade did not give this gentleman a hearing to say what he has to say, what went on or anything. They just suspend him and that's it.
Yeah, well, let me say, according to him, yes.
So hold on there. I wonder if he has a letter from the Fire Brigade of the suspension, because I'm looking at a no seat here.
Yeah, man, I think he would have gotten a letter, but then he should have had a meeting. Yes, so whether the superintendent, whether the deputy commissioner, whether the assistant commissioner, they should have convened a meeting. Yes, to say, Mr.
Do you guys have a union? Bless God, but what is it then?
I mean, yeah, the union is there in name, but they deal more.
No, not your words. These are my words. In other words, the union working on behalf of Desmond McKenzie and on behalf of the people then. So, yeah. If this man is on suspension from 2019, and he has made numerous contacts with the fire brigade and asked them what is going on, and all they do is carry down a river and dump and bring him back up a halfway tree.
All that is happening. So I hope your program, or through your program, some serious questions can be answered, well, we're asking the questions right now, can be answered by the Honorable Desmond McKenzie, the management of the Jamaica Fire Brigade, as to the stewardship of how you deal with the Jamaican resource. Let us put it at that. Because to have a man and half pay, yes, you need the service of firefighter, because we say the attrition rate high. You are telling us that we can't get a day off because there are not enough members in the Jamaica Fire Brigade. But then you have firefighters.
And why are there not enough members in the Fire Brigade, Mr. Desmond McKenzie and Prime Minister Andrew Holness? It's because you, Prime Minister Holness, allow the Minister of Finance to loan Petrojam $5 billion. That $5 billion to go towards the Fire Brigade, or that $5 billion could go towards the farmers in St. Elizabeth, because there comes a time when the world gonna go in some food crisis. And until now, I don't hear the Prime Minister of Jamaica speak about the food crisis that the world is gonna face and put Jamaica on alert. So you're saying to me, the Prime Minister of Jamaica can find money to loan Petrojam $5 billion. They can find money to create a work, whatever they call it, for the members of parliament that cost the country $1 billion Jamaican dollars. 1 billion. While the hospitals don't have any beds. The members of the Jamaica Fire Brigade don't have breathing apparatus, nor oxygen. They don't have the proper gear. If there should be a major earthquake in Jamaica, may God Almighty help us. Because the Jamaica Fire Brigade hardly have certain things to deal with a major disaster in this country. Yet Desmond McKenzie will come and tell the nation that the Fire Brigade is well equipped. Are they truly equipped, Mr. Minister? Why is it that members of the Fire Brigade is talking out about what is going on within the fire brigade. And yet, it's same way members of the constabulary force will talk about it. And neither the Minister of National Security nor the Commissioner of Police Piddly Dum Dum come out and says nothing to the people and say, okay, people are lying. So I'm going to ask this question tonight to the Minister of Local Government, who's in charge of the Jamaica Fire Brigade and who's in charge of local government. Are you saying that the fire brigade is okay, Mr. Minister? Is that what you're telling the people of Jamaica, Mr. Minister?
Not at all. Well, check the Contractor General report.
I'm going to check it.
Check the Contractor General report.
And the people of Jamaica must understand and must be aware that all those high-rise buildings that they're building in Jamaica around Kingston and St. Andrew, we must ask the question of Desmond Mackenzie. Is the members of the Jamaica Fire Brigade equipped?
A whole lot need to be done. A whole lot to keep our people safe. Yeah, to protect their property. Yeah. We also need, you're talking about the need for new fire stations with the same density, with the amount of traffic. There are more cars per household now in Jamaica compared to say 5 or 10 years ago. So let's say Arbitrary, which is the closest fire station to say the UWI. So if there's a situation at UWI and the fire brigade needs to respond, it would take twice as much time to reach Papi in UWI than it would 5 years ago. You understand? So there's a need for a fire station, for example, in that region. You understand? So we need new fire station, not only, I'm speaking to KSA, but I'm sure right across the length and breadth of the island, we could say the same thing. Because the Jamaican roads, the townships, they are clogged. So when a fire unit responds, it takes eternity, especially during certain time of the day. Well, I would even say certain time of the day because it's like right on the clock now. You understand? Jamaican streets compared to a lot of roads, they are narrower. You understand? So, I mean, it's life on the line. It's our country. You understand? We need to get it right. We need to do better. And it can be done. As you have mentioned, the resources where we need, we can't be wasting resources when these critical services are in need. People life on the line. You understand? We already have murdered enough people, so when a person get in an accident, you are talking about the same period I went up on that, during the period which I agitated. I think Jamaica, in terms of traffic accident, had one of the highest. It was a period in which, I think it was 21, 22, it was a record amount of fatalities, road fatalities. You understand? So you keep on responding, and look, we can do a whole lot better.
And this is what I don't understand. What I don't understand is this. If there is an accident on the highway, fire brigade has called it. I believe, in my honest opinion, every single fire station in Jamaica should have the proper equipment and should have an ambulance service.
Well, that is one of the things, if you listen to the interview or the response that I would have given. You understand? There are fire stations or jurisdiction with ambulance. Say St. Catherine, I think, would have 1 or 2 ambulance. But then in KSA, when we go to an accident scene, I mean, I'll say it's repeating what I would have said. When they go to an accident scene, if the police is there, then we throw them in our back or pickup. Because that's what the police are.
They fling them in there.
Yeah.
Fling them in my dead body.
No, we try to put them in good, but then again, the condition of the road, one, yes, these vehicles, their suspension system, are because of the work with them do too, it's not the best to throw a person who is with a spinal injury. You understand? So by the time the police and you bounce up and reach a hospital. Sometimes more damage is being done. You know, sometimes a good passerby will take the injured person. Jamaica, we can do a whole lot better. I would say if we get creative, you know, if we get creative, we can do a much better. If we are serious about leadership, if we are serious about management, if we are serious about administration, if we are serious about safety for the country, we can do a whole lot more. We can do much better. You understand? But I don't think the will is there.
No.
You understand?
No.
Will is not there.
All I know to do, hold on now. Now you just say it and me just say it. All these politicians know to do, majority of them, and I say all of them, because there are some good ones in there. But majority of them, pardon me?
No, I say I would agree. There are some who make a genuine effort. You understand? But there are too many who are, I would say, culpable, whereby proper administration is concerned.
The Prime Minister of Jamaica in 21st century Jamaica 2023 see fit to give parliamentarians 100 and 300% increase in their salary, while the Jamaica Fire Brigade is worse than Riverton Dump. And the hospitals around our country, if we on these talk show, mine others talk show, did not talk about a CT scan for KPH and go on bad like we have Viagra, the Minister of Health wouldn't go and get a CT scan for KPH. Is it that we now have to go on bad for Desmond McKenzie, who gets a 300% increase in salary? Doing what? To do what? While the Jamaica Fire Brigade is in need of help. Jamaica, listen to me.
Yeah.
The money that they use and the money that they waste on hiring vehicles for politicians, the money that they waste on this grand gala.
Yeah.
Hold on, man. The money that they waste to have all of these things for the people of the Vumba and the Vumbavine could go and get some ambulance and fire apparatus for the members of the Jamaica Fire Brigade. We sell every almighty God thing out in this country. We sell out the backside. We sell out Air Jamaica. The question we must ask these parliamentarians, have they sold the Jamaican people yet? And how much they intend to sell us for?
Well, we the people have to wake up to, you know. We the people, we the common people, we have to wake up to. You understand? We have to find ways and means to have those in charge be held accountable. Because they're not going to do it off of their money, you know. Trust me. They won't, they might say it, but based on all the evidence we have, these people are not serious about leadership.
You know why? You know why they're not serious about leadership? We the people sit down. And allow these people to continue the way they're continuing.
Sure.
And allow these people to run this country into $2 trillion of debt.
Yeah, terrible.
From 1935 or 30 whatever, and 1962 until now, this country has been running into debt upon debt upon debt upon debt. Out of that $2 trillion, is the Jamaica Fire Brigade okay? Out of that $2 trillion, is the health sector in this country okay? Out of that $2 trillion in debt, is the education system in this country okay? Out of that $2 trillion in debt, is the security of this country okay? Those are the
Not at
questions we
all.
must ask the leaders of this country.
Food security. You mentioned food.
What
I
are the
mean,
$2 trillion of debt? How many Jamaicans have water in their pipes?
don't mention it. Today I went to a political place. I have to be helping persons to be carrying water in a little car, you understand, to be helping them out. You understand? And water is here, you know. It's just poor water management. Understand? The natural, that's the sad thing, you know, Mr. Tavares. Jamaica has so much potential. If Jamaica never had the potential, maybe you and I would be sitting here, you know. But you mentioned water. Right across the length and breadth of Jamaica, there's water, even with the drought and the increase the heat. Jamaica is known as the land of food and water. We were
Jamaica is
brought
well known as the land of wood and water. And every single year, the people of St. Elizabeth have drought. And you're saying to me, from in the 1960s, oh Lord, I've lost him. From in the 1960s, Jamaica has, well, the people of St. Elizabeth have been asking for proper water. A proper water system in St. Elizabeth. And until this blessed day in 2023, how many people in St. Elizabeth have water in their pipes? Huh? How many people in St. Elizabeth have water in their pipes? And yet we are well known as the land of wood and water. You have the Black River in St. Elizabeth. You have the Black River in St. Elizabeth that they can pump water to the people of St. Elizabeth. Welcome back, Mr. Bennett.
I'm not hearing you.
You're not hearing me? I don't know why you're not hearing me. I'm hearing you loud and clear. You want to go back and come back in? You want to go out and come back in? Because I'm hearing you loud and clear.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know why the technology decided to act up while we were having such a good conversation. But
are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? I think there's something wrong with your system because I'm hearing you loud and clear. You hearing me, sir? You may have to go out and come back in. The people of St. Elizabeth can have water.
I am not getting any audio.
There's something wrong with your system because I'm good. I'm hearing you. The people of St. Elizabeth can get water. But of course, they don't see it fit. What they see to do, both the PNP and the JLP, is to give the people black drum. Is to give the people black drum. And when they get the black drum, you pray to Almighty God to get some rain. And when the good God give you the rain, you're catching the black drum to go water your crop. While other people have... Are you hearing me now?
Yeah, man, definitely. I'm hearing you better.
Your system. While other people have water in their pipe in Upper St. Andrew, and the people of the Vumvava and the Vumvavi have water. Those are the questions we need to ask our elected leaders. Out of that $2 trillion of debt in this country, what has the people of Jamaica gained? Those are the questions we need to ask.
Sure.
They're talking about referendum. Possible republic. How can we go republic when the basic thing is water our people don't have?
Basic
How can we
amenity.
have a 2030 vision when the basic thing is water our people don't have?
As the Bible says, you know, in the midst of water, we are dying for thirst. Yeah, because water is here, you know. The water is here. It's just as you said, there is the funding, enough funding hasn't gone to get water in the homes to
Hold on,
let the
hold on.
farmers have water.
Do you remember in the 1990s when Robert Pickersgill was the Minister of Water? He told the people of Jamaica that how much billions of dollars will be spent on water. Okay? For Hanover and Westmoreland. And half of Negril. Don't have no water. The people of Red Ground and other places in Westmoreland, in Negril, don't have water. But the people on the 7 Mile Beach, where you have the hotels of the Vumba,
Yeah.
the Vumba being have water. But
We don't care much about the local.
But the common black niggas don't have no water.
No.
The common people who vote for the McNeils and for the Wilsons and for the this and the that don't have no water.
Yeah.
You have Rolling River in Westmoreland. Why can't they pump water from Rolling River to the people of surrounding area, Fort William, Savlamar, Barton, all those places? Why can't they do it?
As I said, we lack the will. I think the last major water, well, we can research it, but I hear that it was the English. It was during the colonial era rather, in which the last major water catchment and reservoir was built. After that, we achieved self-government. Our administrators haven't done enough. You understand? Water now, fresh water is seen now as a new gold. Yes, and Jamaica has an abundance of fresh water. So maybe not all of it is on the surface, but if we just apply a little ingenuity, we shouldn't be short of water. You know,
is it that as a Jamaican firefighter, Mr. Ben, is it that our political leaders do not care about the well-being of the Jamaican people? Why we celebrate, hold on there. We celebrate 61 years of independence. And majority of our people in our country don't have a thing as water in their pipes. Is it that the political leaders really don't give a flying kahuna about the people?
Seems not.
So let me ask a question, because we're going to wrap up in the time soon. Let me ask this question of you. Forget about you being a Jamaican firefighter. You're a Jamaican citizen. Put on the Jamaican citizen hat, not the firefighter hat.
Definitely.
Let me ask you this question. What would you say to your people of this country? You're a neutral individual. You're not from the color green or the color orange. You're not from the Vumva VF society or Upper Sedandra or Cherry Garden or Beverly Hills. You're a normal man. You're a normal man. You're a common Jamaican.
Yes.
What would you say to your fellow Jamaicans who, I'm not downgrading anybody, because I know what it's like to go to my bed hungry and become a name Tavares. Me eat tin mackerel and I call dirty girl.
Yeah.
I know how it tastes, and it tastes good. Let me ask you this question. As a Jamaican, what would you say to your fellow Jamaicans now who are feeling the pangs of hell? And every 5 years, we're swapping black dog for monkey in this country.
It's time to wake up. Jamaica 61, if I had one phrase, maybe it's not appropriate for me to say, but if I have one phrase to say it, man, it's from Peter Touch. Where I sing this song, oh, and you can't finish it. Start with B.
Uh-huh.
Me not think one phrase that mother said, Jamaica 61, oh,
No,
you know,
no payaso.
but it's a popular, because the thing is, as we say, the potential, our people, we have a rich culture, I understand, but we have the resources, the natural resources are here. Yeah? But when you have to buy a pound of sweet potato for $250 with a minimum wage of $13,000 per week, yes, with the lack of water, basic amenities, it's a crying shame. It is a crying shame. But there is hope. But we have to wake up. Jamaica, we must wake up. And we must demand better. We must wake up and we must demand better.
Thank you.
Blessings. Thank you, Mr. Tavares. And open meet again.
Oh, yes. With all pleasure, sir. And let me say something to you. You don't be a stranger. You have my number. You can call me anytime you want.
Definitely.
Let us talk. Let us try and fight for the country that we need to leave for our children. And that's
Definitely.
the question I keep on asking. Are we going to leave a Jamaica like this for our children? What sort of Jamaica are we leaving for the leaders of tomorrow?
Sure.
Those are the questions we need to ask ourselves as individuals. A country that we love dearly. People may say I bash my country. I'm not bashing my country. And I'm not trying to take down any government. I am trying to say to the government of the country, take a stand and look what you're doing to the people of the country. You cannot, every 5 years, you come and you talk. Okay, I'm going to see what the window door open. Okay, I'm going to have water on the pipe. For the people of St. Elizabeth, we don't have proper road. And that has not been done. Those are the things that I'm talking about. We need a better Jamaica. We the people who put them there. We the people have the power lies in the hands of we the people, you know.
True.
And if
we have to wake up.
And if we the people continue saying that we are comrades and we are labor rights, Jamaica will not be the place that we want it to be to leave for our children.
Never. Whether it's the 2030.
The people of the United States. The people of the United States don't believe that they are Democrats and Republicans. America come first for them.
So should it be for
you. So should it be here in Jamaica. That we came here by labor pain, not by aeroplane, not party pain. We are Jamaicans. And this rock is what we call home. Whether we go anywhere in the world and live, Jamaica, the rock that we call home, will always be our home.
Sure.
It will not deport us or kick us out. Because we are Jamaicans. And we are Jamaican citizens. And the time has come that we have the power in our hands to stand up for the nation that we love. To call a spade a spade. To say to the powers maybe, enough is enough.
Sure.
We have a government but becoming a dictatorship. But if we say anything about the Prime Minister, you have people looking for us. If we say
the The inform of the dead culture is being perpetrated by the powers that be. You know, for saying the truth.
The Prime
The
Minister
truth
of Jamaica.
must not be spoken.
The Prime Minister of Jamaica. I have the utmost respect for the office of the man whole. But the people did not elect you, Prime Minister Holness, to become a dictator or an arrogant leader. We elect you that we can speak to you about issues that we're facing in the country.
Which is what a democracy should be.
And the last time I checked, Prime Minister Holness, Jamaica is a democracy. We're a modern democracy. We're not a banana republic. But the way how things are going in this country, we're becoming a banana republic.
Sure.
You can't be a prime minister and refuse to speak to the people of the country and issues that face the country.
Sure.
You and the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Prime Minister Holness, refuse to speak to the people about the diplomatic corruption between Jamaica and the United States. You and the Minister of Foreign Affairs refuse to tell the people of Jamaica, how is it? What sort of strategy you have into getting into Haiti? What sort of strategy you have into exit from Haiti? You, the Prime Minister, who is the Minister of Defense, must remember that you're accountable to the people of Jamaica, that you owe a responsibility to the people of Jamaica to tell the people of Jamaica, if you're sending our sons and daughters in harm's way, you must explain to the people of this country how the Jamaica Defense Force, how the Jamaica Constable Force is getting into Haiti, and how they're going to get out of Haiti.
Sure.
If any member of the Jamaica Constable Force or any member of the Jamaica Defense Force life should cut short in Haiti, the blood of them will be on your shoulder, Prime Minister Holness. So you need to think twice and speak the truth in why you are sending Jamaican men and women in harm's way. How many is it that a member of the Jamaica Defense Force speak Creole?
Well, I don't think so.
Hold on there. Is it that a member of the Jamaica Constable Force speak Creole? Prime Minister Holness? Is it a member of the Jamaica Foreign Affairs Ministry speak Creole that will accompany the members of the Jamaica Constable Force and the JDF into Haiti? And how much is going to cost the taxpayers of Jamaica to send members of the JDF and JCF into Haiti?
That's a sore point.
While our country is in need of help, you have a Minister of National Security, Prime Minister Holness, where he can't even control his own constituency. Where every day somebody is brutally murdered in Harris-Strong constituency. Don't you see the time has come, Prime Minister Holness, for you to say to Dr. Harris-Strong, I think it's time for you to step aside? Don't you think it's time, Prime Minister Holness, for you to say to the Commissioner of Police, it is time for you to step aside, sir?
Definitely.
Don't you think it's time, Prime Minister Holness, for you to tell Desmond McKenzie to step aside? Don't you think it's time for you to tell the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, the goodly lady, Camelia Johnson-Smith, to speak the truth of why and how much gift she got from Fin Partners or tell her to step aside? Well, we the people have the power. You keep on saying that the people of the diaspora don't have no say. But yet you don't want the diaspora money. Well, let me make something clear to you all tonight. That we the Jamaican people, we the people who have various platforms, will continue to speak out and say to you, Prime Minister, that you must retire the Minister of National Insecurity and Injustice. You must retire the Commissioner of Police. You must retire Desmond Mackenzie. And of course, the good lady Camilla Johnson-Smith must step aside. Jamaican foreign policy on the international stage doesn't look good. It do not look good, Prime Minister. And I'm saying to you tonight, Prime Minister Holness, explain to the people of Jamaica, how are you going to send Jamaican men and women in harm's way in a gang, in a country where the gang violence is worse than Jamaica? In a country where the members of the Jamaica Defense Force do not know the terrain of Haiti. I'm not saying you must help Haiti, Prime Minister. Haiti do need help. But you need to think about how you're sending our sons and daughters in harm's way. You need to think about when you send them there, how are you going to get them back out? If the 200 members of the JDF, hold on, if the 2 members of the JDF and the 200 members combined of the JCF and JDF go to Haiti, and God forbid all of them should dead, what would you tell the people of Jamaica, Prime Minister Holness? What will you tell the people of Jamaica when you send our sons and daughters in harm's way? How would you justify telling the mothers and fathers of their sons and daughters that they went and fight on Jamaica's behalf? Where? For what? Huh? For what? From the get-go, you have been telling the people of Jamaica that the members of the Jamaica Defense Forces on standby to lead a force into Haiti. You, Prime Minister Holness.
But other jurisdictions with greater resources than us, Canada has backed out, United States has backed out, the United Nations is not touching it.
Hold on. Is it that when the American government told their citizens to leave Haiti, Prime Minister Holness, is that there's some secret meeting going on where the people of Jamaica don't know about it? Why is it that you don't hear a force from CARICOM is entering Haiti? Why Jamaica?
Sure. Very important question.
Why is it, Prime Minister Holness, a force from CARICOM?
Sure.
All CARICOM nations who have armed forces and police forces, why are they not combined together?
Sure.
And send a team into Haiti?
Sure.
Why you, Prime Minister Holness, when an international scene to lobby for Haiti? Have you lobbied for the security of Jamaica, Prime Minister Holness? Yes, we have.
Very important question.
Yes, we have. Yes, we have the armed forces or police forces from Kenya coming in. That's all good. But I'm asking you the question, Prime Minister Michael Andrew Holness, sir. Can you tell the people of Jamaica why is it that the last CARICOM heads of meeting And the last summit you all have in Jamaica and Haiti, why is it that CARICOM did not come to a consensus and said, we're going to send an armed force into Haiti or security force into Haiti consists of all 15 member states of CARICOM?
It should be a CARICOM mission. It should be a CARICOM effort. If we are considering sending armed force or peacekeeping mission into Haiti, it should be a combined effort from CARICOM, as you rightly say.
And why is it?
It's not gonna look good.
Hold on for me. Why is it, Prime Minister Holness, that you did not say to the Secretary General of the United Nations, Antonio Guterres, that the United Nations should lead a team? Why is it that Canada not leading a team, Prime Minister Holness? We, the people, need answers, Prime Minister. Before you send our sons and daughters, our brothers and sisters in harm's way, Prime Minister Holness, tell the people of Jamaica, why are you doing this? What sort of strategy do you have into getting Jamaican sons and daughters into Haiti? What sort of strategy do you have in getting them out? Those are the questions that need to be answered. Those are the questions that need to be answered by you, Prime Minister Holness. The people of Jamaica need answers. It cannot be, Prime Minister, that we put you there to lead this nation of ours. And when we ask questions, Prime Minister, you come with the arrogancy. No. Be arrogant all you want. But we will continue asking the important questions. And before I leave this program tonight, have you all ever thought and asked the question why the Governor General wasn't at the 61st or 61 Grand Gala? Why is it that the GG wasn't there?
He wasn't there.
You'll all know and find out pretty soon. You'll all know and find out pretty soon. But in my closing remarks tonight to my fellow Jamaicans, lies in your two hands that God give you is the power of this nation. Lies in your hands that God give you is
well said.
The land that we love.
Well said.
We love this nation.
Well said.
We call this country the land of wood and water, if we truly call this country Jamaica land that we love, then stand up for her. Speak out for her.
Well said.
And call this home the home that we love. Say to the powers maybe, we cannot continue like this anymore. And ask the important question. Prime Minister Michael Andrew Holness, what is your strategy in getting Jamaican men, getting Jamaican sons and daughters into harm's way into Haiti? What is your strategy in getting them out? Do we have a member of the Jamaica Defense Force who can speak Creole, not French? Those are the questions that we're asking of the Prime Minister tonight. And we need answers. Thank you for coming on.
Well said.
Thank you for coming on. God bless you.
Respect. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Sanana.
All right, my friend. Thank you.
Blessings.
Blessings. Those are the questions that we're asking tonight. And to Desmond McKenzie, why is it that the members of the fire brigade cannot get the proper apparatus that they need? Are we going to have a fire brigade that if a fire happens, they don't have the proper breathing apparatus, Minister Desmond McKenzie? How long shall our people continue like this in this country? Every 5 years, we have been swapping black dog for monkey in this country. And no better barrel, no better herring. The time has come for all of us, whether we PNP or JLP, to stand up for this piece of rock. Because this rock is bleeding from within. Our nation is bleeding. Our nation is in need of help. And we must stand up and call on the Prime Minister to say to the Minister of National Security, if you can't protect your constituency in St. James, how can you protect Jamaica? The time has come for Dr. Harris Chang to step down, hand in his resignation. The time has come for the Minister of National Security to go home and sit down. The time has come for the Commissioner of Police to hand in his resignation. And the time has come for the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Camelia Johnson-Smith, to resign. Jamaican foreign policy on the world stage is a disaster. And I say to you all tonight, we will not stand by. No more. No more. The time has come for the people of this country to stand up and speak out and stop this PNP and JLP stupidness in this country and speak as Jamaicans. Speak out as Jamaicans. Don't speak as if you're a member of the Labour Party or the PNP. Speak out as Jamaicans, of the sons of Jamaica and the daughters of Jamaica. No more will we sit idly by and allow these nonsense to continue. Anybody want to ask a question? The media houses should ask Jamaica, should ask the Prime Minister the question. On what grounds, I tell you something, people may say, Jeffrey, you chat too much or whatever. But on what grounds is the Prime Minister of Jamaica sending Jamaican sons and daughters in harm's way into Haiti? Why is it that the 15 members of CARICOM, it's 15 members? I think it's 15 members, yes. Why is it that 15 members of CARICOM did not come together to send security forces into Haiti? Why is it only Jamaica? It's in the paper that Antigua and Barbuda may send some people into Haiti. The Great Canada was a part of the Commonwealth. Could send their armed force into Canada, into Haiti. Canada have the more well-equipped and more boots to put on the ground. Our people, Prime Minister Holness, is not secure. And you cannot, Prime Minister Holness, think that the people of Jamaica is going to sit down and don't say nothing to you. You cannot sit, you don't think the people of Jamaica are going to sit down and just keep their mouth shut in what is going on in the country. Let me make something clear this afternoon or tonight. And if the People's National Party should gain state power tomorrow morning, and I see something to speak about, I will speak about it. But let me make that categorically clear. That I, Jeffrey Tavares, not a member of any political party in this country. I am a Jamaican and Jamaica come first for me. Those are the questions that we need to ask the Prime Minister of Jamaica. If something should happen to our sons and daughters in Haiti when they go down there, what will you tell their parents, Prime Minister Honest? That they're fighting on the behalf of Jamaica? The amount of money the American government gave to the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Ministry of National Security, if those money are spent wisely and correctly, Jamaica should have the crime problem. We'll have enough boats to patrol the borders of Jamaica. If you're paying the security forces better, Prime Minister, you think they want to leave the country? But now, an underburdened and underpaid security forces, you want to send into Haiti. An underburdened and underpaid security forces, you want to send into Haiti. And the Commissioner of Police believe that what they are doing to Corporal Rowan James, I'm not saying there's an allegation out that Corporal James was involved in campaigning. I can't prove it. But what do you think you're all doing? What do you think you're all doing to Corporal Rowan James? Is something good? It's not anything good. My fellow Jamaicans, both home and abroad, we need a better Jamaica. We need a better Jamaica. A Jamaica where we can live and work and raise family. Not a vision. Not a hope or a dream. It can be done. But not under these political leaders that we have governing our country. And we must ask the question, why are they pushing down referendum in our throat? Why are they pushing down Jamaica becoming a republic down our throat? Why are they pushing it down in our throat? Is it that if we go republic, the problems of the Jamaica Fire Brigade will be solved? Is it that if we go republic, our security problems will be solved? Is it that if we go republic, our health system will be solved? Our health problem will be solved? Our education system will be solved? Our education problem will be solved? Is it that if we go republic, our infrastructure problems that we face in this country will be solved? Is it that if we go republic, the $2 trillion of Jamaica's debt will disappear like Sammy Mouth? Huh? Is it that if we go republic, the corruption that faces this country will go away in the middle of the night? Is it that if we go republic, our constitutional breaches that these parliamentarians continue to do will go away? Is it that if we go republic, the Royal Reed saga, somebody will go to justice, somebody will be brought to justice? Is it that if we go republic, the water crisis that this country faced for decades, all of a sudden if we go republic, the people of St. Elizabeth will have water in their pipes. The people of Westmoreland and all over this country We'll have proper water, we'll have proper running water and proper roads. Is it that if we go Republic, magically the Kingston Public Hospital will have everything that they need? My grandmother always tell me, you know, dance a yard before you go abroad. I'm trying to figure out if these political leaders see something that well-thinking Jamaicans don't see. All they can hear, the time has come for us to say bye-bye to the monarch. And what they have done about slavery and everything. I am not saying that the monarch haven't done the fair or what they have done about slavery, that they have enslaved us. But what we, the people of this country, need to do is to say to the powers may be, both the PNP and the JLP, that they need to apologize to the people of Jamaica about the atrocity of the burning down of the Eventide home, the atrocity of Coral Gardens, the atrocity that goes on in Tivoli Garden, and other atrocities around this country. The current administration must tell the people of Jamaica, along with Ambassador Rocky Mead, why did the Jamaica Defense Force went up to Kirkland Heights at Keith Clark home and pumped 21 bullets, assassinate a Jamaicans and Jamaican style? Ambassador Rocky Mead must tell the people of Jamaica why it happened. There are so many things that we need to get an apology for, or to get some justice for, before we even think about going republic, before we even think about a constitutional reform. But it cannot be that the same people who are putting all these atrocities on us, they're the same people drafting our new constitution. Don't you think that what is going on in Jamaica is modern day slavery right now? As I said before, yes, Britain need to pay us reparation for slavery, and the royal family to apologize to us for slavery. But the political elites of this country need to apologize to the Jamaican people for the atrocity of many things have done to us in this country. They need to apologize to us for dumping how many people into the mud lake in the 1990s in St. Elizabeth. When the People's National Party decide to pick up every street people in the length and breadth of Jamaica and dump them in the mud lake in St. Elizabeth. They need to apologize to us for that. The Jamaica Labour Party need to apologize to us for the Coral Gardens killing of the Rastafarians. We can call so many other things. All I'm saying, that if we are calling for apology from Britain, then those who are calling for it on the behalf of us must apologize to us in this country for the atrocities that they have given to us in this country. And they must tell the people of Jamaica, what have they gained from the $2 trillion of debt in this country? Those are the things I'm talking about. We cannot call ourselves a modern democracy. When they're covering up or they're trying to silence a man, yet we're independent, yet we're celebrating 61 years of independence. When this same government, led by Michael Andrew Holness and Dr. Harris Chang, is trying to silence a Jamaican citizen, is trying to tell a Jamaican citizen when to travel or when not to travel. Is it that Corporal Rowan James has committed treason to this country? What is the crime that Corporal Rowan James has committed to Jamaica? Why the Commissioner of Police, along with the Minister of National Security and the Prime Minister, he's aware of it? And if Corporal James wants to travel outside of Jamaica, he has to consult the office of the Governor General and give 2 months' notice to his Command-in-Chief in the Kingston West Division. The Prime Minister, along with the Minister of National Security and the Commissioner of Police, must tell the people of this country, has Corporal Rowan James committed treason? What other crime has he committed to this country? You know, we in this country, we are too political. And until we can look beyond our party of a laborite, our party of a comrade, we will never see the Jamaica that we really want to see. Until we can forget about the green and the orange and look for the black, green, and gold. Until we can look for the land that everybody loves around the world. Until we can look for the name that everybody envy around the world, Jamaica. And we will never see what other people see about Jamaica. We, the Jamaican people, will not see what the people of other countries in Iceland, in South Africa, in the great United States, in Canada, see about Jamaica. If they can see the beauty, if they can see that Jamaica is a country, a gem of the Caribbean, if they can see it, why can't we see it? If they can see that Jamaica is where everybody look to, if they can see Jamaica on the map, put there by Bob Marley, of the reggae music, the Shelley and Fraser Price, the Hussein Bolt, the reggae girls, the Herb McKinley, the Juliet Cuthbert Flynn, although she's in politics, but she has done great things for Jamaica when she was running. The Merlin Atty, the Michael McCollum, the Trevor Berbick, and I can go on and on. If people can see Jamaica for that, why can't we see Jamaica the way how other people have seen this country? The land that we call wood and water. One of our forefathers was writing our national anthem. They said, "Eternal Father, bless our land. Guide us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers." Our national pledge, "Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart, the strength and vigor of my body, In the service of my fellow citizens, I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may under God increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. Those are the things that other nations love Jamaica for. That is why we must love this rock. Don't love party over this country. Don't put a party over this country, Jamaicans. But love Jamaica for what Jamaica is. A country flowing with milk and honey. A country standing firm for what she believes in. A country that will walk on their feet, but not on their hands. We can get this country out of the trouble it's in. Why are we afraid of the leaders that we put there? We shouldn't be afraid of them. Every 5 years, they come to us for us to put them there. But what we need to do and say to them, we're tired of your failed promises. We're tired of you promise us this and promising that, and nothing is fulfilled. We're tired. We, the people, are tired. As Ernest Smith said, as they fight for the power and the greed, Jah kingdom must fall. You think Almighty God gonna sit down? When our mothers and fathers and grandparents go down on their knees and pray for this little rock, you think God gonna sit down and allow these politicians to wreck Jamaica like all the political leaders has wrecked Haiti? Are we gonna sit down in this country and allow elected leaders to go into a parliament and disrespect the people of this country? And we do nothing about it? Same way the people of Israel has risen up against Benjamin Netanyahu. I am not telling you all to rise up against Michael Andrew Holness. What I'm saying to you all tonight is to stand up for the fundamental rights that you believe in. Stand up for this country. Do not stand up for a political party, but stand up for the gem of the Caribbean. Stand up for Jamaica. Stand up for the land of wood and water. Stand up for this piece of rock we call home. Because if no one else does, if we do not do it, who will? Until you hear my voice again, remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. A land that we love is withering away. A land that we love is going off a precipice. You read about Lovers Leap? We're like this and Lovers Leap. My fellow Jamaicans, we need to rise up with our voices. Rise up with our voices, Jamaicans. Hear the pain piece start, but you want to hear the trumpet? Rise up with our voices, Jamaicans, and blow the trumpet of freedom. Blow the trumpet of justice and equality in this country. Blow the trumpet of justice in this country. Demand what we need in this country. My heart bleeds for my nation. When you have Delroy Truck going to Parliament and passing, amending a constitution that he breached so many times, and giving an extension to the DPP. Jamaicans, there's a new bail act coming out. And may God Almighty help us. May God Almighty help our people. Because majority of these parliamentarians on the government side, what they're doing now is breaching the constitution left, right, and center. And breaching the fundamental rights of the Jamaican people. Rise up, Jamaicans. Rise up, Jamaicans. Stand up, Jamaicans, for what you believe in. No more. No more. We, the people, have the powers in our hands. In our two hands lies the power of Jamaica. Stand up, Jamaicans, and speak out for what you believe in. For all those who cares have been our concern. The work goes on, the cause endure. The hope still lives, and the dream for a better Jamaica shall never die. Until you hear my voice again. May God bless you, and may God bless Jamaica, land we love. Land of my birth, land where my father lives. Land of my forefathers, land of Nanny of the Maroon, land of Marcus Garvey, land of Sham Sharp, land of Paul Bogle. Have a good night, my fellow Jamaicans. May God bless you all. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Have a good night. See you all tomorrow.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk, people. When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk.